I wash my hands with the dirty Baradile. I turn to my other fellow patrons and say, Happy New Year, boys! Let's all start the new year off right by washing our hands. Nobody laughed, and nobody washed their hands. I'm 48 now. I'm old enough that it's maybe about time for me to cut down on my drinking. It's not the expense. It's not the health effects and what it does to my body. It's not the stupid things that I say and do. It's not the way that I feel the next morning. It's just because I have to always go to the bathroom. If I could invent a time machine that would go back to when I was 20, I'd still have to pee 3 times on the way there. But I'm lucky I can appreciate the finer things in life. I love the inventions that humans have made. I love the art, the Sistine Chapel, the pyramids of Egypt, the Eiffel Tower, Lululemon yoga pants. Picture the invention of these pants. They're sitting around the room. I tell you, I can make every woman's butt look amazing. They threw me out of Harvard. They laughed me out of MIT, but by God, I'm going to do it. And they did it. Women in these pants, they're like men who become doctors and firemen. Previously ignored, now definitely under consideration. Things change as you get older. I wish our surrounding would change. I wish we would have age-appropriate mirrors. When you're 20, it's tall, well lit. You can take it all in. It all looks pretty good. At 30, it's the same thing, but it just goes from here up. At 40, it's a pretty good mirror, but it's a little blurry in spaces. You gotta use your imagination for those areas. At 50, it's an AI, software-enhanced mirror, teeth whitener, wrinkle remover. It makes you look like the best you've ever been. And at 60, it's just a picture of when you were 40. Speaking of getting older, my mom is still around. My parents are still around. That's great. My mom likes to take walks. She went out, she met, she told me, she likes to tell me stories. And she said, I met this man the other day. It was so interesting. He was 85 years old. He had so many stories. He was so fun and just so neat. And I said, boy, you're an interesting person. You're doing great. And he said, yes, but I'm so tired and so sad since my wife died. Are you married? That's how you hit on people when you're 85. Everybody's getting older, myself included. When I was young, I was strong, standing tall, a portrait of virility like the Washington Monument. Now I'm more like ready-mix concrete. Dependable, easy to use, gets hard in 20 to 40 minutes. Dependable, easy to use. But the good thing is you can still have sex as you get older. It's just that nobody wants to hear about it. I was having a beer with my neighbor. He turns to me and he goes, you know, the other day, both kids were staying overnight at a friend's house. Dear God, I thought to myself, I hope they just ordered ribs and watched Netflix. Imagine it. 2 hours of uninterrupted TV time. You people would like to be doing that right now. As you get older, the body starts to fail, then the mind follows. I was in the gym one time. There was a nice older gentleman, large flowing hair on his head, and the rest of his body. He used the hairdryer, I should say, and also abused the hairdryer to the full advantage. As I'm putting on my socks, he reaches down, pulls out a king-size Snickers. Before I can even get one sock on, the Snickers is gone. I reach, I'm putting the other sock. He pulls out a Coke, one hand, grabs it, cracks it, downs it. I'm like, I'm in shock and awe. I don't know whether to be disgusted or amazed by this guy. From the side, somebody calls out, is there a guy in here? Older guy? Yeah, He's in here eating Snickers and drinking Coke. You can lead a horse to water, but if Coca-Cola's available, that's what he's going to drink. I've taken up solving Rubik's Cubes now, with all of the things and amenities and resources available to me. I've decided I want to become a 1980s nerd. Well, thanks very much. I'm Bryan Jacobson. I'm Dr. Miller. I've got a wee flat of my wife decided after Ninja Warrior tonight.